Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Courtney if you don't know me already, and I'm from New Zealand. In today's video we are checking out the most iconic food in every state of America. I'm so excited. I love food so much, and I especially love American food. I put on so much weight when I go to America because I just want to try everything. It's so good. So I'm looking forward to this video, and I'm interested to see if I've tasted any of these iconic foods in this video. So let me know which is your favorite food on this list, and we're gonna get straight into the video.
From Maine lobster rolls to New York pizza, here is each state's favorite food.
New York, of course.
Alabama's pick is smoked chicken with white sauce.
Oh,
Chicken is smoked for hours and then
okay.
dunked in a tangy white sauce.
Okay, Alabama.
Alaska commercially harvests
Yum!
more than 100 million
I
salmon a year.
love salmon.
It can be cooked a number of ways: grilled, smoked, cured, you name it. The Sonoran dog is originally from Mexico, but is extremely popular in Arizona. The bacon-wrapped hot dog is topped with beans, onions, tomato, and a drizzle of mustard and jalapeno salsa.
I've never seen that
Arkansas
before.
takes its cheese dip very seriously.
Oh.
There's even a World Cheese Dip Championship in Little Rock every year.
Wow, I'd love to
90%
go
of
to
the
that.
avocados produced in the U.S. come from California. And it's not just guacamole and avocado toast that's being made. There are avocado burgers, fries, chocolate, and even beer.
What?
Rocky Mountain oysters are a
Oh
Colorado
my
specialty.
goodness.
And they're not oysters. They're deep-fried bull testicles. Some say they taste like gamey calamari. New Haven-style pizza, also known as a pizza, is characterized by its coal-fired thin crust. It originated at the Frank Pepe Pizzeria, which is also known for its white clam pizza.
Yo.
Chicken and
Yo.
slippery dumplings is a Delaware comfort food. These slippery dumplings are rolled out paper thin and cut into large rectangles.
Wow, I've never heard of that
The
before.
Cuban sandwich is made with ham, roast pork, Swiss cheese, pickles, and mustard. It was created by Cuban immigrants in Florida.
Looks pretty good.
The peach cobbler is one of the most popular
Yum.
desserts in Georgia, especially since
I've
the
never
peach
had
is
peach
the
cobbler
official
before.
state fruit.
Yum.
Poke is native to Hawaii. It consists of diced raw fish such as salmon or tuna tossed in sauce.
I've never had poke before either.
Idaho grows the most potatoes in the U.S.
Potatoes.
These potatoes are made into French fries, chips, and other carb delights.
Yum.
While there is a debate on which restaurant has the best, it's irrefutable that Chicago deep dish pizza
Never
is
had
a
deep dish.
must-have. The gooey treat is baked in a pan and full of cheesy goodness.
Whoa.
Indiana
Dang.
loves its pork tenderloin sandwiches,
Yum.
especially when they're fried to crispy perfection. These sandwiches are known for being bigger than your face.
Oh, they are
A
huge.
made-right sandwich is a loose meat beef
Oh.
sandwich. It's kind of like a sloppy joe without the sauce.
Interesting.
It can get a little bit messy,
Yum,
but
pickles.
it is totally worth it. Kansans love their barbecue ribs. Baby backs are coated with special rub and smothered with finger-licking barbecue sauce.
I'm
The
like
hot
so
brown is
passionate
an
in this
open-faced
video.
sandwich consisting of turkey, tomato,
It looks
Mornay
so
sauce, and
good.
bacon. It's put under a broiler until
Wow.
crispy and brown, and was invented in the Brown Hotel in Louisville, Kentucky.
Wow.
Gumbo is a Louisiana treasure,
gumbo.
and also the state's official cuisine. The dish has its roots in many different cultures, including African, French, and Choctaw. Often served from a big pot, it's filled with chicken and sausage or
I've
a
never
seafood
had
medley.
gumbo before.
Lobster rolls rule in Maine, especially since 90% of U.S. lobsters are caught off the Maine coast. A lobster roll is piled high with large chunks of lobster
I'm
with
not a
little
fan
to
of
no
lobster
fillers.
roll. Maybe I
Marylanders
just
are
haven't had a good
obsessed with
one.
crab, and one of the best ways to eat it is crab cake. Just don't forget to add some Old Bay. No food is more iconic in
remember someone
Massachusetts
telling me
than
about
clam
Old Bay.
chowder. This creamy soup is filled with vegetables, cream, stock, and clams. Get it in a bread bowl to make it extra special.
Yum.
Mackinac Island fudge is a must-have in Michigan.
Oh.
There are over 13 fudge shops, collectively making more than 10,000 pounds of fudge daily during the peak travel season, making Mackinac Island America's fudge capital.
Wow, I didn't know
Nothing
that.
screams Minnesota more than tater tot hot dish.
What
Vegetables,
is
ground beef,
this?
and cream of mushroom soup are topped with tater tots
What?
and roasted to golden perfection.
I've never
You
seen
can
that
find
before.
the best fried catfish in Mississippi. Not surprising, since the state is the world's leading producer of pond-raised catfish. Toasted ravioli is St. Louis's fun take on the pasta dish. Each ravioli
never
is
heard of
breaded,
that before
fried, and
either.
served with marinara sauce.
That looks
Huckleberries
so
are grown
good.
in the northwestern United States,
Huckleberry?
especially in the mountainous parts of Montana, and
I
they can
didn't
be
even know
made
they were
into
real.
anything.
Huckleberry syrup, huckleberry jam, huckleberry breakfast girls, huckleberry man.
I didn't even know huckleberry was a
huckleberry
thing.
sauce, huckleberry.
You get it. Chili with a cinnamon roll is a match made in heaven.
What?
This pairing has been served as a school lunch in the Midwest since the 1960s.
How bizarre.
Pre-coronavirus, buffet culture was big in Las Vegas.
I love
Prices
buffet.
range from $5 for a breakfast buffet to $65 at the Bacchanal Buffet at
Jeez.
Caesar's Palace, which included
65.
unlimited prime rib and crab legs.
Jeez.
Apple cider donuts are a New England favorite. New Hampshire is home to many apple orchards, including the oldest continuously operated one in America, Applecrest Farms.
Cute.
Saltwater taffy dates back to the 1880s in
I love
Atlantic City,
watching
New
these
Jersey.
videos.
A mixture of corn syrup, sugar, and butter is stretched until it becomes
So
aerated,
cool.
then individually wrapped. The New Mexico chili is a staple ingredient in New Mexico cuisine. It starts out as a green pepper and ripens into a red one. It's often roasted or made into a puree.
Wow.
New York pizza is legendary. Some say it's the
Yes.
New York City tap water that gives the dough its characteristic foldable
Oh,
yet
really?
crispy crust. There are two barbecue
Oh my
styles
God.
in North Carolina, Eastern and Lexington. Eastern lays claim to whole hog barbecuing, while Lexington style mostly uses pork shoulder meat with a ketchup-based sauce. Nefla soup is rich
Wow.
and creamy, filled with potato and small dough balls. This dish comes from the German Russians who settled in North Dakota. The
So
Buckeye is a
interesting.
peanut butter ball dipped in chocolate. It
What?
resembles the nut of the Buckeye tree, often found in Ohio.
Oh,
Chicken fried
what a
steak
cute
is the
idea.
epitome of Southern comfort food. A large piece of
Yum.
beef steak is breaded and pan-fried, and you can't forget the gravy. The Marionberry pie is an Oregon favorite. The Marionberry was actually created at Oregon State University as part of a berry developing partnership with the U.S. Department of Agriculture in the early 1900s.
Whoa.
The Philly cheesesteak is world
Yes,
famous.
I've had
A hoagie
this.
roll is loaded with an absurd
So
amount
good.
of beefsteak. Then provolone or cheese whiz is added on top.
So
Stuffed
good,
clams,
you guys.
also known as stuffies, are a local favorite in Rhode Island. Giant
Stuffies.
quahog clams are stuffed with clam,
Ooh,
herbs,
that
and
looks
breading.
Good.
You've got to try a low country boil in South Carolina.
Oh.
It consists of shrimp, sausages, potatoes, corn, and some Old Bay.
That looks great.
Chislic is pieces of cubed red meat, typically lamb, venison, or beef. It's usually grilled or deep fried. German and Russian immigrants are credited with bringing the dish to South Dakota in the 1870s. Memphis-style ribs can be prepared dry or
Oh.
wet. Dry ribs are covered with a dry rub, while wet ribs are brushed with sauce throughout the cooking process.
Interesting.
Texas goes big for barbecue. It's especially
Yes!
known for its juicy, fall-off-the-bone ribs and tender briskets that have been smoked all day.
Jeez. Holy moly.
Jello is so popular in Utah that it's the official
Jell-O?
state snack.
What?
Utah culture is closely tied to Mormon culture, which also loves Jello.
That's
Vermont
so
is the leading
random.
producer of maple syrup in the U.S. Tree sap is boiled into sugar and then filtered into syrup before making its way onto your pancakes. Smithfield ham is a hometown favorite for Virginia. It's a specific form of ham cured in Smithfield, Virginia.
That looks so
Coffee
good.
culture
What
is
a heat.
big in Washington. Home to coffee giant
Oh.
Starbucks, the state also
I
has
love myself
many
some coffee.
independently owned coffee shops to fuel your caffeine cravings. West Virginians love their pepperoni rolls. They were invented as an easy lunch meal for coal miners in the 1920s.
They look pretty good, actually.
Wisconsin is considered the cheese state, and one of the best ways to eat cheese is cheese curds. Whether they're eaten fresh or deep fried, they make an awesome snack.
Whoa.
Bison steaks are popular in Wyoming. They're described as having a lighter, slightly sweeter flavor than beef.
I only learned about bison like a month ago, so. Wow, that was so interesting, you guys. There's so many different kinds of delicious looking food, and they're completely different from one another, right? Oh my god. Okay, so someone said from Colorado, can confirm no one eats bull's testicles. I was like, what the heck? Are you kidding? Like, she just went through that so quick. Like, I needed time to process. Like, what? So yeah, from this list, I really want to taste first of all, the Chicago pizza, because I've never had it before. I've had New York pizza before. Oh my gosh, all this food just looks so good, and it's really interesting because some of these I've never heard before. Like, so many different dishes, you know? So interesting. Gumbo, I'd love to taste gumbo from Louisiana. Crab cake, like, it all just looks so good, apart from the bull testicles. Like, what the heck? Another like I guess like dream of mine is to go to Nevada and go to the famous buffets there. I love a good buffet, and I heard that Nevada does it so well, so I want to do that. What else surprised me? Oh, the stuffed clams look really good. I love anything seafood. The barbecues are just insane over in the US, so I'd love to go to like Texas or something to go taste some barbecue. And oh my god, cheese curds, they look actually really good. And it's funny because I'm not a huge cheese fan just in general, but the cheese curds look really good. So but yeah, so I've had lobster roll before. The first time I had lobster roll, this was a bad decision to have this. I know you guys are gonna be like, well, there's your problem, but I had it at Disneyland. They had lobster rolls there, so I got one. I was like, oh, it's kind of gross. I was like, oh, but it is from Disney, so I can't really expect it to be good, right? But I went to New York and I went to a restaurant and I got the lobster rolls again because I wanted to give them another go, you know, and I still don't really like it. So I don't know what it is with me and lobster rolls, or maybe I just haven't found the best one, or a one that's good. But can confirm that Philly cheesesteaks are so good. Oh my goodness, I absolutely loved my Philly cheesesteak. And yes, I went to like a legit place in Philly. So I went to like one of the famous ones, or like the neighborhood ones. So my friend lived in Philadelphia, so she showed me to the local spots. It was so good. Oh my goodness, I think about it often. Oh my god, just everything on this list looks so good. You guys, like the salmon from Alaska. Jeez, oh my goodness gracious me. Let me know which is your favorite food from this list, or let me know which one you want to try, or let me know if any of these you have tried but you didn't like you thought it was too hyped up. Let me know. Oh my god, that reminds me, the peach cobbler looks so good too. I've never had peach cobbler before. It looks so good. Oh my goodness. But yeah, let me know down below. If I had to choose one thing to try, it'd probably be the deep dish pizza, because it's just such an iconic food. Like, I just want to try it. So yeah guys, let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video with me today. My next video will be out in the next couple of days, so stay tuned for that, and subscribe if you haven't already for sure. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.
Take it to the streets.